evening, Banana present here, and my name is Palak, and today in this video I am going to telling you about motions of the earth. So basically there are two types of motions, rotation and revolution. So a rotation is the movement on its axis. How it moves I will tell you. So supposedly this is my globe, and if I rotate it like this is called rotation. In rotation, we face day and night. And when this day and night circle comes, so that circle we say the circle of illumination. Now I'll try to understand this more better. Think of that this is sun. This hand is my sun. And here I am in India. I am fronting towards India. And here only the sunlight is coming, and in India the sunlight is coming. But time to time the earth moves as well. So when it moves, it rotates, so that time in every country day and night comes. Like in India, as go behind now, so that means in India we have our night. So day and night circles in our earth is called circle of illumination. Now I will tell you about revolution. Revolution is the movement of the earth when it's moved like this. See, when it moves like this when it moves, so this is called revolution, and in rotation it just moves like this. And basically the earth moves like this only the earth basically move. Then comes our orbital plane. So orbital plane is basically the axis of the earth, which an imaginary line makes an angle of 66.5 degrees. Now I will tell you about how is the orbital plane is. Now here is, you will see like this movement, like this. So when it creates angle like this, so it is called the orbital plane. This is 66.5 degrees. So then this is only when it is 66.5 degrees in the earth, it is called an orbital plane, and this is an imaginary line. Now I will tell you that in a rotation, I forget one thing, that when the day circle of illumination comes, that time we say that the earth day. Now I will come to the seasons. As you know that in a revolution, earth move like this. And when it moves like this, it's take a full round of the sun, which is 365 days. In 365 days, we face many things together. Many seasons, the leap year as well. So what these things are called? Now I will tell you about this. But before that, it is important to know that the earth move around the sun in an elliptical orbit. The elongated orbit is for the planets, and elliptical orbit is for the earth. Earth moves around the sun in this pattern. Now earth has many months as well. This month comes when the earth move around the sun. Every month comes little different thing. Like some months have some different seasons. Some have equinox. Some have leap year. Only one have basically leap year. Now we will start with the earth rotation. So when the earth revolve, that time we face first the January, then comes the February. February is most famous for the leap year. Now how the leap year comes? We all know that leap year comes after 4 years. But what you know about leap year then, except these, how those leap year comes? As on your screen, you will be seeing a diagram in which I have clearly mentioned that how the leap year will come. So likewise in every year, we know after 3 years the leap year comes, and the 4th year is a leap year. But how? So I'll tell you that in the first year we take the 365 days. There are 365 days plus 1 4th day of the day. Then the second year 365 days as well the 1 4th days. Then the third year with 365 days plus 1/4 days. 1/4. Okay, and when the fourth year comes and these all be plus, so this create a 1. So is equal to 365 plus 1 is equal to 366, which is a leap year, and this only comes after 3 years. Now I will come to the seasons, how the seasons comes, how the season we face. So this is all about summer solstice and winter solstice, how this comes. Now I'll tell you that. Next we move in the month of March. In the month of March we face equinox. What is equinox? Equinox is what when the day face 12 hours of day and 12 hours of night. Like there are little different that some this is only on 22nd March, and one more day is there, I will tell you. The 12 hours of day and 12 hours of night a day comes is called equinox. Okay, then comes our June, month of June, which is 21st June. Here in the northern hemisphere, the longer day and the shorter night is faced. Listen this carefully, that during 21 June in the northern hemisphere the longer day and the shorter nights are there, and in the southern hemisphere we face shorter days and longer nights. So here is winter and here is summer. So when this situation comes, so we say here the summer solstice. I'll tell you again because this is little confusing. That when in the northern hemisphere, in the upper side, when there is on 21st June, there is a longer day and shorter night. That time we say that there is summer. Even you live in India, so you can face that in 21st June, we face basically only summer only. We don't face winter. So there come winter. So that called winter solstice. And the opposite thing happens in the southern hemisphere, where is shorter days and longer nights, and where there is winter. Likewise, you have also saw in the TV during COVID-19 that there was a winter, and that was the spreader of COVID-19. There was winter, means more spreading of COVID-19. I give you an example. So there was winter and here is summer, and when here is summer, 21st June, we say summer solstice. There is a fact that in the North Pole, in the North Pole there is 24 hours of day, means no sleep, only play, and at the South Pole there is only sleep, means 24 hours of darkness. Interesting. Now we will come on the next, which is 21 September. Now on 21 September there is again equinox, which is 12 hours of day and 12 hours of night, is called equinox. This is the two equinox, as I told you in the beginning when I was telling about March, that there is one more which I will tell you later. So that was equinox of September. So equinox comes in the 22nd March and on the 21st September. Then you will think that there is summer solstice. Is there winter solstice? Yes, there is winter solstice. When winter solstice comes, I will tell you that when in the southern hemisphere there is longer days and shorter night. In the southern hemisphere there is longer days and shorter nights. That time it says that there is winter solstice. But also in the northern hemisphere, in southern hemisphere, when there is winter, means day longer and longer nights. Then we say that in the southern hemisphere there is longer days, in the northern hemisphere there is longer nights, and day shorter and hence day longer. So that's create the winter solstice, as you will get to know in the diagram also I have made. So this is winter solstice. So hope you like the video. Now this video is only based on how the motions of the earth comes. So thank you.